Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Albert Sartucci, and I'm using the GoPro. I'm testing it out at the house because I realized that other night when I went fishing without any light, I wasn't able to see anything. Like, literally, the only time you saw anything on the camera was when they shined the spotlight on me in my area, which was me in the fishing rod. So, I am here at the house. I'm doing my double skewer lobster jalapeno poppers and shrimp jalapeno poppers, and y'all saw me build them, but this is the actual video of me putting that technique to use, because that was one of the things when creating these poppers. It was becoming a pain in the butt because I used to use toothpicks to individually wrap each one, and it would sit nice and everything, but then, you know, if somebody didn't know they were there, they'd bite into the wooden piece of toothpick that was left over. Granted, it wasn't a sharp edge. It's just annoying when you bite in like that or whatever. So my wife actually came up with this technique, and we're actually doing it now. So check it out.
Gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I got a line. I'ma call the whole team.
Alright, guys, so I'm still building up my fire. I had it going while I was doing the jalapeno poppers, but it actually took a little longer than planned. So I gotta backtrack now and rebuild my flame, get it up there. I'm changing wind direction and everything else, and yes sir, gotta get it cooking. One of the things was to, with these large jalapenos that I got to encompass the lobster tails, we didn't know how hot they were actually going to be. So I decided to cook some lobster tails on the grill without being wrapped or prepared in any way, just so I can have a difference and ensure that the kids could eat their lobster and not be too hot for them. So yeah, and they are awesome, great size and everything, especially for the jumbo shrimp. Yes sir, talk about delicious. I'm also using these tumbleweeds instead of using charcoal starter, and they work pretty well. I'm really impressed with them. Light those up, put my wood around it, and it stays lit for long enough for my charcoal and everything to get lit up pretty well. So yes sir, I'm liking these. And thank you my YouTube subscribers for suggesting other things other than charcoal starter to get my fires going and stuff like that. So I've been trying out and experimenting with a few different ones, and they're pretty good. I'm really impressed with a lot of what they have come up with to get your fire going and so forth. What I'm also doing is preparing a nice little pasta with broccoli for the side of the jalapeno poppers with the lobster and shrimp. And doing that at the same time I'm getting the poppers done. Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Getting a little bit of that smoking flavor done up. Yeah, I'm keeping the lobster tails on the high far side away from a lot of the general heat of the barbecue pit, but these jalapeno poppers are getting a nice little tan on them. Gonna be delicious. I can't wait. you see me squeezing the jalapenos, and it's just to make sure that they are soft. Notice that when they're a bit harder, they have a lot more bite to them. I don't know, just something I get told. So I normally cook them thoroughly enough so they're nice and tender before I pull them off the grill and stuff like that. And yes sir, very, oh, look at that fire, look at the fire. So most of this video was to show y'all how the double skewers were gonna work and how they enable us to cook a lot faster, a lot easier, and so forth. You saw how many jalapeno poppers I had going, and I was able to control them all nice and easy. And when they got done, they were stuck together nice.